documentary photograph posted to Facebook by a mother in Alvin.
May look a little creepy to you, but she finds it comforting. The woman's 7-year-old son, Asher, took the photo. He captured the image out of an airplane window.
Mystery in the sky. We're searching for answers after something shot across the sky this morning.
Holy shit! They're coming for you, Tony!
What's going through your mind when you see this?
I was dumbstruck, I guess you could say. I was in shock.
Dude, have you seen what I see right now?
I'd never seen anything like it before.
Ever look out of a plane window and wonder what secrets the sky holds? Objects picking up on natural speeds, or encounters with the otherworldly.
Weird light flashing in the clouds.
Brace yourselves as we take a look at clips that will leave you asking, are we really alone in this universe?
It's literally a UFO because it's unidentified. It's only by us.
A Glasgow couple spotted a shape hovering over their flat. Not able to identify the object, they recorded it. The entity looked like a human figure wearing a robe and was moving toward the south. While its shape made it obvious that it was humanoid in nature, netizens weren't to be fooled by looks and suggested it could be a UFO that just appeared like a man in a hood. However, the humanoid theory seems the most convincing to me. Kinda reminds me of a Grim Reaper out on a mission, only without that famous scythe of his.
Looks like it's gone down.
Looks like this.
UFO or Dementor? This could either be a UFO trail or a real-life Dementor, but nothing about it looked man-made. Back in 2023, a flight passenger spotted something odd from their window. A smoky shape was swiftly following the plane. The video caused quite the stir in the online community, with some people even suggesting that it could have been left by the exhaust trail of a UFO, while others were convinced it was a Dementor. What's your take on this one? Let me know down in the comments. Dark object. On September 13th, a pedestrian on the streets of France filmed an object in the sky on her phone camera. And luckily, the footage was as clear as day, leaving no doubts about the authenticity of the video. At first, it's just a spot in the sky. It could be anything from a bird to a drone. But as the video zoomed in, you can see a close-up of the shape, which looks quite unusual, unlike anything ever seen. It was moving upwards as if flying. But if you pause the clip, you'll see how the figure resembled Superman himself. It leaves us with only one question. Was this the real deal, or just a balloon shaped like the hero? Star Wars UFO.
For real. Guys, the Ugandans, man.
A couple of friends were cruising down a road when they spotted something bizarre hovering in the distance. Moving at an incredible speed, the object had an unusual shape, looking like a Star Wars vehicle. Coming across sightings like these makes one wonder if such sci-fi series are more than just stories. While some people immediately thought of aliens, others suggested it looked like a giant transformer taking flight. Skeptics claimed the video was blurry and possibly manipulated, but I'll leave that up to you guys to decide.
What's that? I have no idea. What?
Giant ascending humanoid. Back in 2015, a video emerged on the internet that you would have never believed happened. Just beside a very tall building, a giant humanoid figure was seen ascending towards the sky like some Marvel superhero. The question was it an actual human or an alien going back to its UFO above? The source believed that it was some kind of human hybrid creature, while skeptics dismissed the theory entirely, believing it was editing. Well, I guess either this was evidence of Nephilim extraterrestrials or something entirely otherworldly. Robots or angels? Strange figures descending from the sky? A group of warrior angels or a devilish squad? Could this be an ominous sign of the apocalypse? While humanoid figures are one explanation for this odd clip, the blinking lights suggested some kind of technology that looks far beyond human capabilities, raising questions about the true nature of these beings. Either this video's from the future, where robots have taken over the Earth, or these were UFOs flying at a remarkable speed. Some even suggested they were bioengineered super soldiers. Well, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Low-hanging UFO. Looking at this strange thing, I don't even know what to think. Could it actually be an alien spaceship, as netizens claimed, or a glitch in our simulation? It was seen flying very low, just a few feet from the ground. It moved carefree, not aware of the camera spying on it. Now, before you start speculation, the UFO was not alone. It was actually accompanied by a buddy barely visible trailing behind. Suddenly, the one in front emitted a blue pulse, probably some sort of signal to communicate with the one behind it. Apocalyptic Light. Long before the 2012 doomsday predictions rocked the world, prophecies of an impending disaster striking the Earth have been circulating since at least the 2nd century. And looking at this video, I think those predictions are finally coming true. Residents of Cordoba, Argentina, freaked out when they saw this strange phenomenon in their sky. A massive object descending, accompanied by an eerie flashing light. A spaceship of that size could only mean an alien invasion. But since we haven't seen extraterrestrial beings strolling down our streets, we can only assume either a military intervention or a change of plans by our outer space visitors.
Ay, Dios, qué horror.
Flying with the plane. Looking out of the window of an airplane, you never know what you might come across. While on a commercial flight, one passenger spotted a round object flying right beside the plane as if tailing it, matching the shape of a typical UFO. It drew near to the plane and then suddenly shot up into the sky at the speed of light and disappeared. What the UFO's motive was remains a mystery. Maybe it was looking for a way to sneak into the aircraft, or it was all an accident as it made a quick exit. It seems like a lot of people have experienced such events where UFOs come quite close to airliners. Maybe there's a hidden connection between the two. This video captured something similar as a small black object shot past the plane's window, traveling at a very high speed. While skeptics called it a drone, I can't imagine them flying this high. Real or not, it has fueled many conspiracy theories suggesting a secret pact between commercial airlines and aliens. Here's another passenger who was shocked when they saw a UFO up close. The cameraman was the only one who witnessed this sight, as the object vanished after a moment, as if it was never there. And the guy was convinced it had teleportation controls. Or maybe it simply traveled at a blinding speed. While many believed that it was a legit incident, skeptics remained unconvinced. But the sheer clarity of the footage made it difficult to dismiss. What do you think about this whole idea? Hit me with your best guesses. Mexican mystery. Has Mexico City been invaded by large, hovering insects? Because if that's the case, I guess it's time to give Mars a try. This creepy-looking object appeared in 2015, terrifying the locals who claimed it even emitted strange laser beams. So now these creatures also attack? As the object was filmed, it remained stationary, leading to many theories. Massive bug is one of them, but people believed it could be a strange UFO as well. And I guess that wouldn't be too surprising either, after all the designs we've seen. Airborne Figure. Russian locals were stunned and understandably a little freaked out as well when they spotted this humanoid figure in the sky. Crouched in a squatting position, it slowly inched backwards. Witnesses reported that it hovered motionless mid-air before suddenly vanishing from sight. The origin and nature of the object remained a mystery, but that didn't discourage netizens from theorizing. The object's cone-shaped head led many to speculate about extraterrestrial origins, while its stationary position convinced skeptics it was a helium balloon. Shapeshifting UFO.
I'm sorry.
What is that?
There's a passenger on the plane. Looks out the window.
A sighting like this could have been anything from a glitch in the Matrix to an unusual-looking UFO. A passenger on an airliner spotted this bizarre object when looking out the window. It was a white, glowing object that was changing shape mid-air. While it's pretty cool to watch, the unidentified entity left netizens around the world unsettled, as no one could understand what it meant. As the video became more popular, people had some really interesting ideas, ranging from strange four-dimensional beings, divine entities, to shape-shifting UFOs. However, the clip remains one of the most mysterious sky anomalies to date.
Present myself as an angel to you to make you lose your mind.
Rotating object. I don't know about you, but this thing vaguely reminds me of an octopus rotating strangely in the sky. It has these weird tentacle-like structures and moved in a way that's just unnatural. Was this another UFO with an unusual design, or have we stumbled upon an unidentified creature gliding through our atmosphere? It's almost like it's alive with the way it's turning. This is definitely one for the books. And the scariest thing was how it just hung there, motionless at times, before suddenly darting off. Strange affair. In January 2024, residents of Rendlesham, UK were stunned by an elongated object appearing in their skies. While the UFO community quickly labeled it alien, skeptics were hesitant to believe that. The object's most bizarre feature was its ability to emit powerful flashes of lightning, almost as if it were weaponizing the sky. This unusual behavior sparked rumors of a clash between government forces and aliens. People even reported feeling a strange energy coming from the object. With no concrete explanation, the incident has left the public fearful. Bizarre sky entity. A recent sighting in the Brazilian skies has taken the internet by storm. A dark, motionless object, shaped vaguely like an armadillo, was spotted floating in the sky. It's as if someone just plopped a giant, shadowy bug up there and left it. Internet folks chalked it up to creatures that are believed to appear when the end is near. Some even suggested it was a portal to another dimension, a dark gateway to something we can't comprehend. But as time went on, a more chilling theory emerged. Maybe it wasn't observing us at all. Maybe it was waiting. Falling from the sky. A mysterious pulsating object hurtling towards the ground. Kinda sounds like a scene out of a movie, right? Well, it happened right here on our planet, and luckily was captured on camera. It appeared to be a figure with what looked like a tail flapping about as it fell. Its final destination remains unknown. Netizens were divided in their opinions as the clip made rounds across the internet. Some suggested it was an alien escaping a UFO, while others dismissed it as a deflated balloon caught in the wind. Sky mystery. Clouds in the sky are quite common, but this ominous-looking one startled onlookers as they fumbled to get it on footage. And just as they started recording, something very bizarre happened. A small orb of light shot up from the ground and into the clouds, dissolving it completely, while the dark shape emerged from the other side and disappeared. While it's hard to make sense of this video, netizens believe there could only be one explanation for the whole incident: a showdown between the military and the aliens. portal or UFO? Speculating about UFOs and portals is all fun and games until one appears right above you. I mean, who wouldn't freak out seeing something like this over their heads? It appeared as if a circular shape had been cut into the sky and was being removed with blinding light shining from behind, as if a part of the sky was about to fall out. The video stirred up a storm of speculations. Some netizens suggested that it might be a portal that looked like it escaped from a physicist's lab, while others believed it was a UFO. Well, if it is an extraterrestrial aircraft, then I think they've finally changed their engineers. Lit up.
Yeah, they're falling out of the sky. Look, that one's just sitting there.
Is this the sign of the end of times? Or perhaps an imminent alien invasion? A couple, gazing out of their window, spotted this extraordinary sight in the sky. Rushing outside, they started filming. A brilliant golden light glowed in the far distance, looking like missiles raining down from above. Online, netizens speculated that the otherworldly phenomenon was a UFO going up in flames. However, the unsettling silence surrounding the event hinted at a possible government cover-up. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments.
Do you have a good camera? Look at this, my camera sucks.
UAP. Either human technology has gotten so advanced that they have started making aircraft like these, or it's an actual UFO. Recorded about a month back in Chile, this craft was hovering in the sky not too far from the high buildings, making it quite easy to spot with all the bright glowing lights. However, I wonder why they're hanging so close to the ground in plain sight like that. Was it running out of fuel? Or is this one that just didn't care about being spotted? Cloud UFO. UFOs are known to take cover behind clouds, but have you ever seen a UFO shaped like a cloud? Well, now's your chance to witness what locals saw in Thailand. A reddish saucer-shaped cloud formation was seen hovering in the clear night sky, with occasional lights blinking from within, leading people to believe that there was some alien activity going on inside. The residents weren't sure if it was one big extraterrestrial craft, or if it was hiding many behind its thick cover. Strange sky activity. I can't tell if these lights are a glitch in the sky, alien activity, or something even more bizarre. The guy who filmed them, however, believed that the tiny orbs were UFOs guarding the bigger spacecraft in between that looked like it was scanning the Earth for something, maybe looking for a lost member of their crew. The smaller beam of light orbiting the bigger one on the right caught the attention of many as the video went viral, with people suggesting stars and alien planets. Well, unless someone decides to go check it out, we'll never know. Smokey UFO. This might be the most inexplicable sighting yet. A black, saucer-shaped object accompanied by a plume of smoke. I doubt things could get stranger. The two entities move together as if connected. But the internet has a knack for explaining the unexplainable, so the guessing game began. From secret government experiments to extraterrestrial visitors, theories swirled around the bizarre incident. But in the end, sightings like these always end up as the most elusive mysteries. Green beam scam. Colorado residents were startled awake by strange, flashing lights outside. To their shock, a swirling green beam illuminated the night sky. Not the ideal way to start off your day. Panic ensued as locals thought it was some kind of military activity. But as the situation remained calm, speculation turned to extraterrestrial possibilities. Maybe it was a space object emitting an emergency signal, a plea from a UFO. While its origin remains a mystery, I can't help but be reminded of Green Lantern. Maybe superheroes aren't so fictional after all. Airborne Serpent. Back in 2009, a strange video went round on the internet, leaving viewers at a loss for words. A twisted rope-like object resembling a cloud was seen suspended in the clear blue sky. At first, people thought it was a cloud or smoke left by a jet, but that theory was dismissed, as the thing did not move but rotated, making it look even more bizarre. So, what could it be? Netizens cooked up all kinds of guesses, from flying sea serpents to UFOs disguised as clouds. But to this day, the actual nature of the object remains unknown. Blinking spaceship.
I've noticed this weird light flashing in the cloud.
Singapore's early morning sky was lit up by an unusual blinking blue light. The rapid flashing made it difficult to believe that this was just a natural phenomenon. While skeptics attributed the lights to cloud reflections, locals were convinced they were shining through the clouds. Although lightning seemed to be a possibility, the synchronized blinking of lights suggested a party up there. Maybe aliens were celebrating a big day, or perhaps wizards were up to something. I don't know, your guess is as good as mine on this one.
Something normal that we've seen.
Modern UFO. The sky in Roswell, New Mexico was graced by a rare sight. In the UFO community, where the only evidence of aliens is blurry footage, this one was sure to be celebrated. There was a slim object emitting a dazzling light hovering in the middle of the sky, and as it continued to float there, an airliner passed it from above, which made it quite clear that the video was probably real. Its shape and design didn't suggest human technology, dismissing the skeptics' theory about it being a military drone. Well, whatever it is, I'm sure sci-fi fans are really going to enjoy this one. Shining eyes. If the sky had eyes, this is what it might look like. Two colossal beams of glowing orange light piercing through the clouds. It was as if some celestial being was watching from above. The uploader of the video had no idea what it was and left the netizens to crack the case. Many theorized a big mothership zipping away to space, while others thought it was only the sunset. The possibilities were endless, but at the end of the day, they're only speculations, while the truth remains hidden within those clouds. Quite literally. Burning orbs. Back in 2021, citizens of Brazil witnessed this odd phenomenon from their windows. 4 brilliantly glowing orbs arranged in a formation appeared in the sky. As the video continued, one orb on the right slowly fell, disappearing from sight. The strange event was seen all over Rio de Janeiro, and the public wanted answers. But guess what? They didn't get any, leading them to chalk up the government's silence to secret weather experiments. While that seemed believable, alien involvement was another possibility. So, what do you make of this one? MultiDimensional Portal. Driving down a street in Vancouver, Canada, a group of friends were shocked when they saw this strange thing in the sky. While they were just as clueless as you might be right now, the only possible explanation for this would be a portal that had opened up to provide a passage for the tiny glowing orb-like UFO. Whether it was a multi-dimensional realm or the entrance to the future, not much was known. But whatever it is, things are getting a little interesting lately, so keep your heads up. Who knows, you might even catch something out of the ordinary soon. Behind the clouds. A video of a strange object behind the clouds was uploaded in 2023, leading to some wild theories online. It appeared to be a UFO that was hanging around in the sky, looking like it couldn't decide where to go. But while UFOs are known to be quite secretive, this one looked like it couldn't care enough with its light blazing. The residents can be heard expressing their disbelief at the sight. Netizens thought its bizarre movements suggested a malfunction, or maybe it was making its presence known purposefully to intimidate the humans below.
Get the fuck! That is not Taylor Swift!
Giant saucer. This is one of the most recent videos of UFOs, posted only a few months ago this year, confirming that they're still hanging around our planet. Seen in Cambodia, This massive saucer-shaped thing appeared in the sky, illuminated by a ring of lights. With the dark clouds in the background, it looked like a clip straight out of a movie. Although a fascinating sight, I'm getting really sinister vibes from the spaceship, whose motive remains a mystery. But internet folks believed it was a planet hurtling towards the Earth. Abduction. Whether this was an actual abduction or not, the uploader of the video was convinced that something sinister was underway. A typical UFO hovering in the sky was seen shining a beam of light to the ground. Netizens had conflicting opinions. Some thought the craft was collecting energy from our planet, while skeptics thought it was just a naturally occurring phenomenon. However, the clear saucer shape of the ship rules out that possibility. A case of kidnapping, depleted fuel, or just a hoax? What's your guess? Prototype UFO. Another aircraft passenger filmed a close encounter with a UFO. This one looked like a new prototype with a sleek design as it raced alongside the plane, and suddenly came dangerously close and zipped beneath the craft, probably showing off its crazy maneuvering skills. And while skeptics might nitpick at the video, calling it a hoax, the light reflecting on its surface made it seem authentic, which made it hard to debunk. But whether it was an actual UFO or some other unidentified object, that's still up for debate. Portal.
Seen that come out of the clouds?
A massive black hole appearing out of nowhere in the sky looks just as scary as it sounds. A resident was up on the roof of his apartment building when he spotted this massive portal-like opening that looked like it was pulling in energy. And then there's that glowing object that either escaped from the portal or was being pulled by its force. This unexplainable sight baffled people online, with many trying to figure out what's happening in the clip. A teleporting UFO or multi-dimensional travel technology? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Dancing flares. A video circulating online has got the internet buzzing. Apparently, two intensely bright orange orbs engaged in a bizarre aerial chase. The objects darted and moved across the clear sky with unnatural speed and precision. Their movements are unlike anything seen before, defying explanation. Netizens speculated them as advanced drones, secret military technology, or perhaps something far more extraordinary. And if this is a glimpse into the future of aerial technology, you might just want to fasten your seatbelts. Alien base. A shocking video turned up online showing a colossal triangular object hovering high above the clouds. Its imposing size and shape reminded people of those futuristic headquarters shown in sci-fi movies. Netizens cooked up theories of command centers for alien activity on Earth or residents of cloud-dwelling beings. I've got no clue, but it is certainly creepy. The thing is massive, and it just sort of hangs there, motionless. It's like something out of a nightmare. Extraterrestrial ritual. If anything is going in circles, be it humans, animals, or even just lights in the sky, it only means one thing: ritual. A video captured bluish light marching around almost in a perfect circle in the sky. Netizens thought that it could be anything from extraterrestrials summoning spirits to a celebration of victory or even preparation for an attack. While a few people couldn't figure out if these lights were individual UFOs or a part of a single massive one that was rotating in the sky, whatever the truth was, at least the people on the streets got to enjoy a brilliant light show. Orange orbs.
Aliens from another planet.
What is it? For real, what is that thing?
In Medellin, Colombia, a resident and her family spotted these orange orbs floating in the sky. From afar, they were barely visible, but as the camera zoomed in, they looked like small fireballs wearing hats? I know it sounds weird, but I don't really know how else to describe it. These objects slowly descended before vanishing without a trace, either touching down somewhere or just simply extinguishing. And it's like they were almost intelligent. The way they moved didn't look random. While the family was convinced it was nothing of this world, suggesting alien existence, a few netizens claimed that they were just ordinary air lanterns.
No.
They're coming towards us.
Why is it glowing at the bottom?
Charizard. Dragons come in all shapes and sizes, from flying dinosaurs, the closest we've ever gotten to mythical beings, to animated versions. When this clip hit the internet, Pokemon fans exploded with excitement. I mean, why not? After all this time, we finally have a sighting of a dragon that looked just like a real-life Charizard. Massive in size, the creature flapped its enormous wings and flew gracefully in the sky. Skeptics showed up, calling the video a hoax. However, fans of the show were sure it was the real deal. Alien visitors. Californian locals got a surprise when they looked up at the foggy night sky. A set of lights emerged from the mist, initially difficult to identify. But as the camera zoomed in, the truth became clear. A UFO with a design straight out of a movie. It was shaped like a giant disc with pulsating lights around its edges. The extraterrestrial visitors' intentions remained a mystery, leading people to speculate. Were they here to observe us? Or something far more sinister? Some people even claim to have seen similar objects in other parts of the world, suggesting a larger pattern. Chinese dragon. You've probably seen images of the colorful dragons that are deeply symbolic for the Chinese people. Seeing them on screens or on parades is one thing, but seeing one in real life is a whole other level of experience. Imagine how this guy felt when he witnessed this huge dragon making its way through the clouds. Its graceful movements, shiny black body defied any CGI attempt. Was this sighting real, or could it possibly be a hoax? Although Chinese locals were sure it was the real dragon caught on camera, with the uncertainty around the world, the jury's still out on this one. Dropping cylindrical anomaly. Despite our rapid technological progress, aliens seem to be far ahead. A massive cylindrical object was seen in the Indonesian sky, crashing into the sea and leaving a trail of smoke. A puzzled internet user captured the incident on video, asking for explanations. The spooky object was believed to have fallen from above. Indonesia's space agency dispatched a team to investigate, but we still haven't heard from them. Now it's time for today's open discussion. Who said Superman was the only one who could fly? A shocking video from Zambia showed a humanoid figure casually keeping pace with a commercial airplane. It was clearly either a human or something resembling a human. With arms stretched out and legs extended, this mysterious being effortlessly matched the aircraft's speed. But that wasn't all. In the blink of an eye, it disappeared into the sky. Was it a highly advanced jetpack, or something far more extraordinary? Whatever the explanation, this video has left both scientists and enthusiasts wondering if we've just witnessed a glimpse of the future or a peek into another dimension. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.